Hello viewers, welcome you all in my special show Unparalleled Women. Today, my guest, an unparalleled woman, Ms. Vasanti Niemz. Hello Ms. Vasanti, welcome you
Welcome.
in this conversation.
Thank you.
It's my pleasure, it's our pleasure to have you here in this conversation.
Thank you.
Well, we know that you completed 20 breeze swim on 12th September. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Salute to you. Alright. So you completed 20 bridges swim on 12th September, and it's a remarkable milestone to swim around Manhattan Island in just 9 hours, 34 minutes and 7 seconds. Cover 20 bridges. So viewers, on the 12th of September 2025, Vasanti Niemz, a 68-year-old German open water swimmer, endurance athlete, and a member of the international Chinmoy marathon team, has achieved a remarkable milestone, completing the 20 breezes swim around Manhattan Island in just 9 hours, 34 minutes and 7 seconds in New York. Vasanti dedicated this extraordinary swim to the 80th anniversary of the United Nations and its Culture of Peace initiative, as well as to the Chinmoy Oneness-Home Peace Run. At this historic and reflective moment, Vasanti also called attention to the upcoming global event, the 7 Minutes of Peace Global Meditation, taking place on Sunday, 21st September at 9 a.m. New York time. Now, Will, tell us something about this vibrant and phenomenal adventure.
Thank you so much. Actually, quite a few people swim around Manhattan. It's an organized swim, and it crosses the East River into the Harlem River and then down the mighty Hudson River under the George Washington Bridge. And it's 42 kilometers, like 28 miles, like a real marathon, but it is current assisted. And I was not sure if I can really make it because I'm a slow swimmer, but you should never doubt your capacities. I did train. I have some swimming history in my background, otherwise you don't get accepted. And it's an iconic swim. I had wanted to do it a long time ago, but it was only group starts with fast swimmers, so I couldn't do it. And now they do individual starts. And it was a very special experience because, first of all, it is my 40th anniversary of marathon swimming, starting with the English Channel. It's the 80th anniversary of the United Nations, and I was dedicating it to peace. And you want to hear more about how it happened, how it worked, right?
Yes.
So many people don't understand how this swim works. We had a boat, motorboat, with two helpers, friends of my team. We had a kayaker next to me who was feeding me, and it was a very nice kayaker. I could tell her every half hour what I needed and she would get it from the boat. And I knew it would be challenging in the beginning and at the end because the wind was against us. But luckily the wind was less and not as long as predicted, and I'm sure that the prayers and inner support of all my teammates and also our teacher Sri Chinmoy, who is in heaven now, supported us.
Also, the 9th of September was the 40th anniversary of the first swim of the English Channel by the Chinmoy marathon team, swim by Vasanti. Vasanti has swum the English Channel twice, as well as numerous crossings of Lake Zurich in the Chinmoy Lake Zurich swim. What did inspire you to cross the English Channel 40 years ago? What was your inspiration at that time to cross the English Channel? It's fantastic. It's phenomenal indeed.
Well, I had this running injury. I wanted to do long distance running and it didn't work. And when the idea came about swimming the English Channel in our team, I felt something in my heart. I really felt it would be wonderful to try to do a long marathon swim, because I heard about the deep inner experiences you get with long endurance events, either in running or swimming or any other event. So I was afraid I would not have the discipline, but with the support of my meditation teacher, Sri Chinmoy, and the inspiration of my team, I managed to build up the capacity with the help also of meditation.
Beautiful. Well, you were talking about upcoming global event, the 7 minutes of peace meditation on Sunday 21st September. Could you please say something about this?
Okay, I think this is an initiative of our Sri Chinmoy Peace Meditation at the United Nations, which has been going on since 1970. And the idea is to inspire more people to observe 7 minutes of silence and dedicate them to peace, because we feel, and many people actually experience this and feel, that peace has to start in the heart of everybody. And I feel this in the swimming also, when people support me inwardly. It has a power, and we have to have patience. Development takes time, but we believe that 7 minutes of peace is one of the initiatives that brings awareness how important is to start with peace in your own heart, and then it spreads.
Yeah. Well, as we know that as a meditation teacher and meditation mentor, world famous meditation teacher Sri Chinmoy, he was a dreamer. Peace dreamer. And in connection with your sports and swimming and swim marathon, we see that you are fulfilling your mentor Sri Chinmoy's dream through your swim marathon, isn't it?
I think so, and I hope so, and I also feel it. People have many different capacities. Some people are runners, like we have ultra distance runners. My forte seems to be swimming. Everybody else may find their own forte. And Sri Chinmoy always dreamt or always encouraged us to go beyond our perceived limits. Our mind often tries to limit us. And if you go deep within, we can feel that we can expand our boundaries. But it's important not to use the mind to dictate us to do something. And he calls it self-transcendence, like to go beyond your perceived limits. And I get very much joy by finding that I can expand my capacities, and while doing so also to go deeper inside yourself and find deeper fulfillment, which also lasts beyond the experiences. Yeah.
You had some supporters
Of course.
while you crossed the 20 bridges swimming. You have some friends, very good friends and supporter in this swimming adventure and in this team.
Yes.
Would you like to say something about them?
Yes. First of all, even solo swims are never solo. Big things happen in teams, and that's important for the world also, to work together as teams. I was blessed with very great helpers. Names are Pipasha and Germany from New York, and Diksha, who knows you very well. She was my host, she was my nutrition coach. She helped in many other ways, also encouraging me and training with me at New York Brighton Beach, leading up to the swim.
So I see that it's a team spirit and it's unity and harmony.
Yes.
We can say that this is the teaching of our meditation mentor Sri Chinmoy.
Yeah.
So it's wonderful, and I hope you will talk something more about your nutrition and preparation to our life coach, Swati Chakra. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dima. It was a pleasure to be here. I hope I could inspire some of your viewers.
Thank you.
Vasanti, please tell us about your preparation and long-term planning, like your diet plan, your warm-ups, your endurance building, strength building, and if you have done anything for your improved buoyancy and stamina. How did you do before the run, before the swim?
Before the swim. Well, this year was a more quiet year because in winter I don't like to go to the swimming pools that much. But my endurance that I built up over the years with 10 Lake Zurich swims, and last year the preparation for the English Channel, that was intense with 2 training camps in cold water in Ireland and in Jersey. And then in September I tried to swim the English Channel for 7 hours, 45 minutes. I was in the water, but then the wind picked up, and for safety reasons they stopped the swim. So I had a lot of training from last year in me, and this year I just tried to keep my muscles fit, a little bit of weight training, of terra bands, and slowly building up when the open pools opened, the outdoor pools opened, to build up to 5 hours, 5.5 hours swimming. And try to be as consistently as possible. But as I'm already getting older, 68, it's okay to take also days of rest. You have to listen to your body, not just to the mind or a plan. I have to deviate from plans. Nutrition-wise, I try to eat healthy and clean as far as possible. I'm not like neurotic about food. I also eat a little bit of junk. But I try to not be too acidic, like with lemon you can do, or with fresh vegetables. And I have been a vegetarian since 1981. And I'm proud of that because I really want to show that you don't need meat, basically. And for endurance, you don't need meat at all, basically.
Please tell us a little bit more about your swimming career.
Well, it started in 1985 because I wanted to run long distances, but I got injured. And I always loved the water. And our Chinmoy marathon team, actually our founder, Chinmoy, he had the idea, he was challenging us, who wants to swim across the English Channel? And because I was injured, I thought swimming is a nice way to challenge myself, to swim into infinity, kind of. So we started to train, and I ended up in 9th of September 1985 to swim the English Channel at the age of 29, and it took me 17 hours. The record is today like under 7 hours, but I'm a slow swimmer, but in the channel it just counts that you do it.
Yeah.
And then the idea came to swim the channel, self-transcendence, to try to see if you can expand your capacities. And the idea was, can we swim the channel and bike and run, do a marathon out of it? And it didn't happen for a long time. But in 2010, 25 years later, I swam the English Channel again and biked and then ran to Germany. And in between, our team started to organize lake swims. And so I became a Lake Zurich marathon swimmer.
Can you please share some of your food and nutrition plan? I know that you are a vegetarian, and there is this well-known myth about protein when you are practicing this extreme sports, long distance marathon and swimming. So what is your personal experience?
Of course, you need protein to build up muscles, to repair the muscles and everything. But I use lentils, chickpeas, beans. There's a lot of vegan even protein. I'm vegetarian, but you get a lot of protein from beans and also from grains. I love oats, porridge in the morning. Even during the swim, I use oats in my drinks or in my liquid food. And getting older, and depending on your nutrition during the normal day, supplements can help. And Diksha was giving me also advice on that, like B vitamins, and for endurance you need a lot of B vitamins also. But I try to eat as natural as possible. You need a lot of carbohydrates for endurance sports, so when we swim we often have, also to save time, liquid food. you have water and you put some maltodextrin in it and electrolytes. But I notice the chemical or the electrolytes I buy are not as good for me as when I put like raisins and lemon in water.
Natural sources.
I like natural resources. I eat dates. I can even have them in the mouth when I'm swimming.
How about your exercise patterns? Like, do you combine aerobics and strength training and stretching?
Stretching is definitely very important, but I do kind of yoga, subtle stretching, not
Okay.
like very dynamic. Really to try to make the muscles relax by themselves. And actually this also happens during meditation. I notice when I sit very peacefully, then the muscles here, they relax, and also during swimming I can relax the muscles. And very good runners like Carl Lewis,
Yes.
who was a student of Chinmoy also, you see how when he runs fast, he still has relaxed muscles. And
Not tightened.
Not tightened, yeah. So you have to find this balance. And of course, weight training also helps. I did little weight training consistently. And then, yeah, and then technique and for fast speed, but also a little bit endurance. Of course.
Thank you.
Thank you, Shati. Thanks very much.